Good morning, everybody. So today we are getting ready for two new visitors coming to the farm, Frijolito and Pinto. We are building the Producer's Pride Poultry Pen. It's an 8x8 we got from Tractor Supply Company. Um, it's going to be a temporary just for our goats to sleep at night because we do have predators here around the farm. There's a lot of coyotes. So we want them, to be protected at night. So when they sleep, they can be in the pen, and during the day they can be free about and mingle around everywhere in the farm. So that is going to be a challenge today because I have never built a poultry pen that big before. It's an 8x8. I've done the smaller ones, but not the 8x8s, which is a little bit bigger. But everything seems to be there. We picked it up yesterday, and let's see how it turns out. I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible. I did look around and saw other videos from farmers, other YouTubers that built the same kind of pen. It looked to be quite easy. We're going to go ahead and try it. I got the minimal amount of tools because I did see it was just like a screw in a nut that goes in. That's it to hold everything together. But we're going to see how we can do this easy and effective. We're going to record the whole process. Good morning to you guys. So let's get to it. First, there's the pen. Let me move the camera. All right, so there we go. So that is the poultry pen. How I'm gonna open it, how I'm gonna thing ready. No, we're lucky enough to get one that was still new. The cage it comes with, it's a little bent, but it looks like that came from the forklift when they were moving it. So the forklift driver must have hit the cage and bent the bottom, but didn't damage the actual fencing. So we're gonna get this out, and we'll be right back. Because in case it falls, I don't want to catch that on camera and you guys laugh at me. So be right back. Let's start taking these out. Like from what I saw in the videos, these guys are the roof. So I'm gonna set these to the side. That's a roof. And the bad thing on these bad boys, they're not marked. They are not marked at all. All right, I think I got it. It says easy to assemble. See, this is the frame it came in, which I can actually use for something else. So if we do have a shop in the garage, I can use this either to stand like mattresses when I get mattresses. That way they don't hit the concrete. This I can pretty much bend out, but don't really need to. The only reason it's tipping over it's because the ground's uneven. But this is pretty neat. So the price of it was $5.99, but Tractor Supply left a 20% sale tag on there, and we ended up getting 20% off. So works out. All right, let me show you where I'm actually going to add the pen. I'm going to have to cut a piece of this tree root. There was another tree right here which is already cut, so this is like pieces of the old one. So I don't really need to cut off much. I just needed for the pen to sit down. So it is an 8x8, so I think I have enough space just to set it down. My water line's in the back, so I want to keep that closed. So it's going to work out. Hope so. We'll see. Let me show you what we're dealing with right now. All right, here we go. All right, so chicken coop's right on the side. I got to clean up, the extra pieces that were left over. Originally, we were going to use some of these pieces, but that didn't work out. So I'm just going to set these over here just to get them out of the way. we can go from there. And we had other projects going on in the farm. My wife got this awesome color for the farm, and the guys were here yesterday. They did a great job. It looks great. It looks incredible. The progress on that, it is going to be another video. Sorry, it's cold. Progress on that's going to be on another video. That way you can just kind of see, how everything is updating. And we are going to film when we get Frijolito and Pinto. That way you see how happy they're going to be in here. Just to sleep. It's not going to be full time that they're in here. This is just for them to sleep and keep them away from predators. All right. Let me get all this stuff. I got a bunch of these from a storage unit. I didn't know what it was for. I thought it was like a battering ram until I found out it's for a T-post. So this goes on top of the T-post and then you pound it in. Good tool to have. All right, let's see. Trash is here, if you guys can hear it. Or you just can hear me huffing and puffing away. All right. Now clean that up. Most of these metal can be taken to be sold. But out here, I figured out that they come in handy for a lot of stuff. Little pieces, big pieces, they come in handy. We use a lot for our chicken coop to do their roost. They love it. But the bad thing is, it is Arizona. Metal gets very hot. So, since the weather has been a little different, I'm hoping the summer is not going to be bad. Instructions for this Producer's Pride, pretty basic. Nothing out of the ordinary. Says requires safety gloves, safety goggles, a mallet, a drill, screwdriver, and a wrench, and a ladder. Probably will need the ladder. Other than that, let's do this. Let's start this. So, like I said, they want me to start on the corner. I already opened up the tools it comes with. Pretty basic. These are the clamps. Took them out. These are the clamps that are going to hold the corner together. And it's just going to go from there. So let's just get to it. Because we're wasting time. We are wasting time. I still need to fix the ground. But for me, it's going to be easier once it's built. Because then I can kind of go around and see, okay, this is where I need to cut. This is where it's going to be. And I just need it to sit down right. So it's going to be good. All right. So corner. The door is going to be on that side. So this guy... Oh, I forgot too. That rock out of the way. Okay, so what I want to do is, since it's an 8x8, our chicken coop's a little bit bigger. Let me get another corner piece. That way we can kind of measure... where we're going to have these guys. And it'll actually give us enough space too. We also got like a little dog kennel so they can sleep in at night. But I'm thinking, and my wife was also thinking, actually, it was my wife. She mentioned, I think that's going to be a little bit too small. And you know what? She's right. It is going to be too small. But this guy is going to be perfect. Enough space back here. I might not need to cut much of that root. But these guys are going to go like this. And I want to give myself enough space so I can walk on the side, just in case I need to go up and tighten up the roof. I want to do that, and then when my son's here, or even my wife, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be that heavy, I can kind of move it closer to the pen, and it can be all together. So we'll see. So, see, this guy's gonna go over here like that. And look at that. It's even. It's even Steven. Let me put this on there. Go up here. It's gonna go in there. And I'm gonna get a close up of this for you guys. I just want to make sure it's on there. Whoops! The other YouTuber that I saw that was doing this, I'm actually gonna get the camera closer and see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So this guy, I'm gonna go up here. See, it's pretty even on the top. I don't know what the guy was talking about, saying it's gonna be crooked, it's not gonna be right. I don't know. So this part right here is just this is just for video purposes, but kind of get my drift where it's gonna go. A little bit uncomfortable doing from this side. I'm gonna jump over to the other side and you guys can see what's going on. Unless I do it from this side, but it's gonna look kind of whack. I could do it like this. That looks nice on the inside. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because this is gonna be the back side. So I'm gonna do this portion. I'm gonna do it like that, and then you're gonna use socket wrench to tighten it up. So that's what I saw the other guy use, and it looked like it made his life easier. So that's what I'm doing today, using the socket wrench. Look at that. It works. It works. It works. All right. And that's even. Look at that. First try. First try. So we're going to put the other ones on and we're going to come right back. All right, guys, so the corner piece is on. Not too bad. Not too bad. Pretty even Steven. I mean, and that's pretty much how everything else is going to go. Look at that. That's secure. I think it looks a lot better if I have that bolt inside facing the wall. Everything else, I can do a reverse so it can be nice. It'll look really nice. So we're going to go do that. And I'm going to put the other wall on. And we'll be right back. It's not as difficult as the video that I seen where the guy was kind of struggling putting these on. And I don't know why he was struggling so much. It's not that difficult. I think maybe because he couldn't get it like straight. I know when I get to that side, it's going to be a little bit off, but I'll figure it out. This guy's going to be pretty even. If you kind of see that. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. So I'm going to go halfway. We'll come back to the video and then we'll do the remaining portion and then we'll do the roof. And that's it. I was expecting, I think, something a little more challenging, but this is actually going to work. This is actually going to work. So we'll be back and just give me a few. All right, so we're back. So I got one full corner up. I know, not much progress, but we're getting there, and it's even. So yeah, so this is where the problem is going to be. So I'm going to have to cut that portion out, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish the other side right here with the door. And once I come over to this corner, then we're going to go ahead and make those cuts. But It's doable. We can do it. All right, so we are now putting up the door. I think this one is going to be the hardest one because of the angle. It's pretty much grasping on pretty good. It's pretty good too, huh? All right, there we go. There we are. As long as you get one up, you're fine for the bottom one. There it goes. Oh, look at that.
What is it?
Perfect.
You need help? Oh, me caigo.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
I think you just come over here and hold it for a minute while I get the clamps.
All right. Where do you want me to hold it?
Mira, aquí está doblado. Just hold it.
¿Dónde lo agarro?
Ahí, así. I just need to get the clamps.
I want my chivitos to be free. They're not going to be locked up in here, right?
No, this is just for them to sleep. Okay. To rest. Do what they need to do. Predator free. Oh, by the way, I saw an entrance to a coyote over there.
An entrance?
Is that recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a...
In the back fence?
Yeah, like they dug a little entry port.
Back there?
All the way to the back, because I went to go get that bag that was back there.
¿No sería un perro? No?
I don't think it was a dog. I would have seen it.
Well, but you know the fence is not that high. They can easily jump over it. Why would they dig a hole?
I don't know. It's like dug in there.
Can I hold it right here?
I'll find it there. Perfect.
Nice and even. All right.
I'm telling you. And the guy, I don't want to say his YouTube channel, but he had a flat surface, and he was out in a pretty big area. But for some reason, he was putting these together, and it was all off, and he was back and forth. I think he was just enlarging his video, but we're not here to do that. We just want to put it together and then get it ready for our chivitos. But that's going to be in another video when we have the welcome. Right now, we're just building this guy, seeing how tough it is. And I am seeing some discrepancies. It is kind of bent right here. So that lady with the freaking forklift must have hit it pretty hard, but it's still good.
There's the other one by the door, too.
They're not going to go anywhere. Yeah, there's another one on that side, but...
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. We did get a discount, so that makes up for it. All right. Perfect. See? See, it's just going to be this piece.
Oh, you're going to cut that?
Perfectly planned. Yes. All right, guys, so I got this portion up. I'm just missing that one panel to complete the cube. That is the portion I'm going to need to cut off. So, just to make it even. Again, not that hard to put together. It's like one of the easiest things you can do. It doesn't take, much to put this little thing together, but that is going to be, I think, the toughest part, just cutting the little root off. But piece of cake, we can do this. All right, guys, so we are back. Had to take a little break. We went to go get some water for the workers. The workers came by earlier because they're finishing up painting the house. And my wife loves to get them Gatorade and water, so we went over there and got some for them at our local convenience store. So we're back. And it's a good thing because I took a little bit to cut the root There it is. So cut that off. It was pretty simple to cut because it's dry. Most of it was already dry. Like I said, there was another tree in this particular area. And as you can see, that big old section was the root. But that'll give us enough to finish off the panel. So we can finish up this coop because we still need to build the kennel, which I was mentioning it might be a little bit too small, but we'll see. This is the root I took out. Right there. So that's the root. And initially I cut this portion, but then this bad boy just came right out. So perfect. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Perfect. All right. Now we're just going ahead and clamp it on. This one here. So it's just these pieces that are holding it. Simple. Got one in there. Just do the other side. Goes right there.
So far, so good. Nice and sturdy.
Good. Easy. So the next portion is going to be the roof. And looks like they just connect. They come with these connectors. That one's in. That one's in. All right. There we go. So this one pops in. We got our roof. Now the only thing I am concerned about is, let me take you up here. So normally you have to have a bar that goes across for a support, but I guess these two are just gonna anchor one on each end. We'll see how that goes. All right, be right back.
Is it on over there?
Yep.
It's on over here.
Like a glove.
¿Ahora qué?
This clamps on up here. And then the nut, it has to be on the bottom so it can be flat on the top. That way if you put a mesh on the top, it doesn't get caught on the nut.
On the nuts?
On the nuts. So I got that on.
You need a racket. What do you call those?
A ratchet?
Ratchet.
I need a good ratchet. This one is a cheapy one
But it does the
because I
job.
was too lazy to go get another one. But it's doing the job.
It's just taking a little bit longer.
All right, so that is one roof panel up. And like I said, my only concern is it doesn't have something that goes in the middle. So I'm hoping there's extra clamps that I can clamp it in the middle. But so far, so good. Let me finish up this last one and we'll see how it looks. Maybe I'll have extra pieces to clamp it on the sides. All right, so it did come with extra pieces. So that's kind of like the support beam and extra supports for the side. So actually it is pretty sturdy. I'm glad. So actually came out pretty good. So that's it. That is the Tractor Supply Company Producer's Pride Poultry Pen. Again, it's the 8x8. It's pretty good. And everything's in good shape. Nothing got crooked. Nothing was out of place. Everything was pretty even. So again, going on to the other videos of other people that put this together, it's pretty simple. You know, you don't need to follow the rules, but if you want to, you can follow that instruction book, but it's a pretty simple process. So, pretty cool. Can't wait to get the goats in here, but we did it. Everything's good, everything's complete. I will see you on the next video. So if you want to give this one a try, it's an 8x8 again from Tractor Supply Company. It was on sale. It was 20% off. It's $5.99 originally, but it's worth it. It's worth keeping the goats in here. You know, no predators are going to come inside. During the day, they'll be out, you know, walking around free. But at night, so they can go to sleep and they can be safe, I'm going to put them in here. It'll be good. Kind of like we have our chickens. Our chickens are free range, so we enclose them to keep them safe during the night. In the morning, they're running around everywhere. But you know, it's a pretty simple process. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video with another project, and we're gonna put together the kennel, see if it works. If it doesn't work out, then we'll probably just end up returning it and get something else. But I want to see what size it is, and we can go from there. It says it has an attachment for the kennel. If it does, I'll go ahead and post it. But if it doesn't, then you know, we'll go from there. But again, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up. Have a good one.